Hello, my amazing learners, and welcome back to the Wisdom English podcast. Have you ever found yourself in a situation where you mixed up your words? Perhaps you asked about the long-term climate when you just wanted to know about tomorrow's weather? Or maybe you talked about a customer when you really meant a long-term client? These small nouns can change the entire meaning of a sentence, and they are common stumbling blocks for many learners. But don't worry, because today we are going to clear up that confusion for good. We will master over 30 of the most commonly confused nouns in English, making your speech more precise and confident. And as always, stick around until the end, where I'll share the single most effective technique for making these words a permanent part of your vocabulary. Let's begin. Our first pair is action and activity. An action is a single short thing that you do, like pressing a button. A sentence could be, "His quick action saved the child." An activity, on the other hand, is a situation where you are busy doing several things, often for pleasure or over a longer period. For example, we have many fun activities planned for the children, like painting and games. Next, advice and suggestion. Advice is guidance or a recommendation about what someone should do, and it's an uncountable noun. You receive a piece of advice. For example, "My father gave me some good advice about investing." A suggestion is simply an idea or a plan. It's countable, so you can have many suggestions. Does anyone have a suggestion for where we should go for dinner? Let's look at area and region. An area is a general term for a part of a place, city, or country. This is a quiet residential area. A region is much larger, like a part of a country or even the world, with distinct characteristics. The wine from this region is famous worldwide. Now for climate and weather. The weather is the condition of the atmosphere at a specific short period of time today, this week. The weather tomorrow will be sunny and warm. The climate, however, is the typical weather pattern in a place over many years. Spain has a warm climate. So you can't say, "The climate today is bad." Next up, cloth and clothes. Cloth is the material or fabric used to make things, like cotton or silk. It's uncountable. She bought some cloth to make a dress. Clothes, with an E and an S, are the items you wear, like shirts, pants, and dresses. It's a plural noun. I need to wash my clothes. Let's discuss damage and harm. Damage is physical harm that is done to an object or a place, reducing its value or usefulness. The storm caused serious damage to the building. Harm is broader and often refers to injury, pain, or suffering to a person or animal. Smoking can cause serious harm to your health. Now, effect and result. An effect is a change that is a consequence of an action or cause. It's the immediate impact. The medicine had an instant effect on the pain. A result is the final outcome of a series of actions or events, often at the very end. The result of the election will be announced tonight. Here's a great pair: empathy and sympathy. Sympathy is feeling sorry for someone's misfortune. You feel pity or sadness for them. I have great sympathy for people living in poverty. Empathy is stronger. It's the ability to understand and share the feelings of another person as if you were in their shoes. As a leader, she showed great empathy towards her team members. Next is habit and custom. A habit is something a person does regularly, an individual routine. Biting his nails is a bad habit. A custom is a traditional way of behaving or doing something that is specific to a particular society, place, or time. It is a custom in Japan to bow when you greet someone. Let's differentiate between idea and opinion. An idea is a thought or suggestion about a possible course of action. It's a plan. I have an idea. Let's go to the beach. An opinion is a belief or judgment about something, what you think about it. In my opinion, this is the best movie of the year. What about job and work? A job is the specific, regular work you do to earn money, your official position. It is a countable noun. She is looking for a new job. Work is a more general, uncountable noun referring to the effort or tasks you do. You can have a lot of work to do, but you can't have a work. Example: I have too much work to finish before I can go home. Now, journey and trip. A journey usually refers to the act of traveling from one place to another, often a long distance. The focus is on the travel itself. The journey by train through the mountains was breathtaking. A trip is the whole experience of going somewhere and coming back, including the stay. We took a weekend trip to Paris. Let's discuss opportunity and possibility. An opportunity is a favorable time or set of circumstances for doing something. It's a chance you can take. This job is a great opportunity to advance your career. A possibility is simply something that might happen or be true. There is a possibility of rain tomorrow. Rain is a possibility, but it's not an opportunity. Here's one that catches people out: recipe and receipt. A recipe is a set of instructions for cooking a particular dish. I got this recipe for chocolate cake from my grandmother. A receipt, on the other hand, is the piece of paper you get after you buy something, showing what you paid. Do you need a receipt for your coffee? Finally, let's look at shade and shadow. Shade is the general darkness and coolness caused by something blocking the sunday. It's a pleasant area. Let's sit in the shade of that tree. A shadow is the specific dark shape made on a surface when an object blocks the light. The man's long shadow stretched across the street. Great work! You have now learned how to use over 30 of the most confusing nouns in English. Now that we've explored the definitions, let's hear these nouns used in a natural, everyday conversation. This is the best way to see the vocabulary in action. Listen to this conversation between two friends, Leo and Chloe, as they discuss a problem at work and plan a weekend getaway. Conversation section.
I'm so glad my job is less stressful these days. I have so much less work to do.
That's great news. In my opinion, you needed a break. All that stress was starting to cause real harm.
It was. The main effect was that I couldn't sleep. The final result was that I had to take a week off.
I have great empathy for you. I've been there. My boss shows no sympathy at all. He thinks action is better than rest.
That's a terrible habit for a manager to have. Anyway, I have an idea for this weekend. Let's take a trip somewhere.
I love that suggestion. What's the local custom? Should we go to the mountains or the coast?
Well, the weather forecast says it will be hot. The whole region is known for its sunny climate.
The coast it is then. The journey is only 2 hours. We'll find a nice spot in the shade to relax.
Perfect. Just seeing the long shadow of the palm trees will be relaxing. I'll pack some light clothes. I even bought some new cloth to make a summer scarf.
Sounds lovely. Is there any possibility we can try that famous seafood restaurant? I have an opportunity to impress my new client by getting the recipe for their famous sauce.
A client? I thought you were just meeting a new customer. And you won't get a recipe, but you will get a receipt after you pay.
Haha, you're right. Well, my only problem now is what to pack. I want to avoid any trouble with forgetting things.
Don't worry. The only damage you can do is getting a sunburn. Just follow my advice and we'll have a perfect time.
What a great conversation. You just listened to a conversation practicing how to use these confusing nouns, showing how they fit naturally into everyday speech. Hearing the words used back to back like that really highlights their unique meanings. And this brings us to the secret I promised you earlier: context and active use. The best way to master these nouns is to stop just memorizing lists and start using them in sentences that are meaningful to you. And let's start practicing right now. Together. I have a challenge for you. Pick one of the noun pairs we discussed today, like climate and weather, or job and work, and write your own sentence in the comments below. Tell me about a local custom in your area, or give me a suggestion for a good movie. I would absolutely love to read your examples. This is a wonderful way for you to practice and for all of us to learn from each other. Thank you for joining me today on the Wisdom English podcast. I am so proud of the effort you are putting into your learning journey. If you found this lesson helpful, please give it a like, share it with a friend who might need it, and of course, subscribe to the Wisdom English podcast channel and hit the notification bell so you won't miss our next videos. Until next time, keep practicing, keep commenting, and stay amazing.